The grapes are sour. Long, long ago, in a dense forest, there lived a clever and cunning fox. He could hide himself and knew every tree and bush in the forest. One day, when the fox went to raid the farmer's poultry, a sparrow flew close behind. He came across a bunch of ripe, juicy grapes lying on the ground. The fox had never tasted grapes before, so he ate the bunch and discovered that they were delicious and cool. The fox loudly said, "How lucky I am! Had I not come here, I would have never tasted the grapes and remained deprived of its taste." The sparrow was pecking at the grapes a bit away. She said to the fox, "I can take you to the place where grapes are grown. You can take as much as you like." The fox thanked the sparrow politely. He did not know that the bird was taking him to a place where the grapes grew too high for him to reach. The fox jumped several times. He failed every time to reach the grapes. The sparrow whispered, "Oh, what a pity! They are so high." At this, the fox nodded his head. Then the fox said, "How lucky I am! The grapes are sour. Otherwise, I would have swallowed the sour grapes which are not fit for the foxes." The sparrow thought, "Perhaps I would be more contented if I leave the things which are not my concern." And from then onwards, the sparrow became the fast friend of the fox, and both of them lived happily.
The Three Fish. The Blue Water Lake was the home of three fish. They belonged to three varieties. Their nature and way of thinking too was different. Yet they were good friends. One of them was a believer in fate. "What is fated cannot be blotted," he would repeat. "It is no use working hard." The other one was wise and prudent. "Do everything after careful thought," he would say, warning against hasty action. The third one was sharp and intelligent. "Use your brain and find the right solution," was his dictum. One day, the wise and prudent fish saw two fishermen on the bank.
"We will fish in this lake tomorrow for a big catch,"
said one of them. His companion nodded in agreement. "Let's leave the lake through the canal," he suggested. The fish, believing in fate, countered the suggestion. "You will be caught if it is your fate. Why risk going through the canal?" The sharp and intelligent fish argued. "Let them come and cast the net. We will find an instant solution." The wise one left through the canal immediately. The next day, the fishermen cast the net and caught both the remaining fish. Pretending to be dead, the intelligent fish floated on the water.
"A dead fish,"
said the fisherman, and threw him back into the lake. One with a fatal belief in fate was left in the net and was carried away for cooking. The Thirsty Crow. The thirsty crow flew all over the land for a little water. Prolonged drought had sucked waters from ponds, lakes, rivers, and reservoirs. The crow did not find a drop to drink. Then he noticed a jug of water He flew down on it to quench his thirst. But there was only a little water at the bottom of the jug. His beak was too short to reach the level of water into the jug, but he did not give up hope. He picked stones from the ground and dropped them into the jug. As the stones gathered at the bottom of the jug, the water level rose till it was accessible to the crow. He drank to his heart's content. Therefore, nothing ever is achieved by sheer luck.
Tit for tat.
Trial of